PNC News First is presented by the Bank of Guam, the People's Bank. Pizza Hut, we're taking pizza to where it's never been before. Taco Bell, the only place where you live Moss. Colgate, the #1 brand recommended by dentists. And IT&D.
PNC News First, broadcasting live in high definition from Tumon, Guam, on KEQI and KTGM, and on KPPI on Saipan. Here is your PNC News team.
Hey, Hafaday, you're watching PNC News First. We're live from our broadcast center in Akanta. My name is Blake Watson. Thanks for tuning in. Topping our newscast this evening, concerned citizens in Jigo have made their voices heard in the name of public safety. To elaborate on that, residents hope to get something done as they hope to garner the attention of the mayor. Public safety and integrity of village roads are at the forefront of the citizens of Jigo's minds as they take a stand against village pollution. On Ramirez Street in Jigo, trash and transients have become a problem for some time.
It's dumping of furniture, bags, and you've got to look deep. Every little area that's kind of cut out, sort of, you'll peer in there and you're going to see bags everywhere along this area. It's been going on for years.
No reason, because each village mayor was gifted a recycling truck to solve problems like this.
It's a societal problem that needs to be addressed, but this is something the mayors should have been on top of. That's why they have the offices. All politics are local, and mayors' offices are as local as it gets. They have one job: safety and protection of the residents of their village.
Though the mayor's office have lent help in the past, residents maintain that it's a systematical problem that requires the public's help and knowledge to remedy over time. Residents hope to garner the attention of the mayor, who wasn't in attendance at the meetup, though he was invited. The November legislative session got underway this afternoon at the Guam Congress building just a few hours after the Committee on Rules met to decide which bills should be placed on the agenda. PNC's Kevin Kerrigan reports.
A number of bills were added to the agenda this morning to appropriate the excess revenue collected during the 2019 fiscal year as a result of the increase in the business privilege tax. Among those bills are a series from Senator San Augustine's Finance Committee. One bill would appropriate $1 million to the Guam Housing Corporation. Another would give the Department of Agriculture $400,000, and a third would provide the judiciary with an additional $1 million. Senator Titegui's proposal to allocate $2 million to the Department of Public Works for street repairs in the villages also made the list, along with a measure from Senator Nelson to provide Guam DOE with $2,100,000. At the start of the session, Senator Taitegui rose and asked for a recess until tomorrow so that senators could review the bills that were just added to the agenda this morning. That motion, however, was defeated, but a later motion to have her bill number 5 placed on the agenda was approved. It would provide priorities for improvements to be made at Guam Memorial Hospital. However, the first bill to be discussed on Tuesday afternoon was Senator Shelton's measure providing criminal punishments for those who harm our Manamco and the disabled. That measure was still under discussion as of news time. Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News First.
Session has adjourned for the day and will resume again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. The former owner of the Wild Orchid Tavern may have lost his business, but he will keep his freedom. 56-year-old Peter Wang was sentenced in district court this morning, 2 times served. He will spend no more time in jail. Back in October of 2018, he pled guilty to harboring and shielding 4 Taiwanese women who came to Guam under tourist visa but ended up working at the Wild Orchid as buy me drinky girls. All 4 women also pled guilty and have since returned to Taiwan. Wang was facing 6 more months in jail, but he pled with the judge to be let out so he could find a job to support himself. District Judge Alex Munson agreed to free him with no additional jail time. However, the judge placed Wang on 3 years supervised probation. Wang also has to forfeit the $28,000 federal dollars to federal authorities that seized from him when he was arrested. A warrant has been issued for one of the men implicated in the Guam time game room robbery. Michael Jordan Babauta did not show up for his court hearing this morning, but it was his failure to appear for intake and processing for probation services that prompted Superior Court Judge Anita Sokola to issue a warrant for his arrest. Babauta was released after his arrest in September during a raid of the hotel room occupied by co-defendants Logan Jr. Elias and Harry George Cook. Court documents do not say what role Elias may have played in the robbery, but they do reveal that police found him with a pipe that had traces of meth in it. A trial setting date has been scheduled for November 19th. A suspect in the October 21st robbery of the Lucky Game Room self-surrendered to police on Sunday. GPD spokesman Sergeant Paul Tapal reports that 25-year-old K-Jack Steve turned himself in at Hagåtña Precinct Command after he saw the wanted notice issued for him in media reports. Steve was transported to GPD headquarters in Tidzin for questioning and later booked and confined on the following allegations: second-degree robbery, theft of property, terrorizing, theft resisting arrest, and public drunkenness. The case has been forwarded to the Office of the Attorney General for prosecution. CNMI Congressman Khalili Sablan has and was back on Saipan Monday for Veterans Day in celebration of the Commonwealth Veterans Day celebration. Following the ceremony on his way back to Washington, D.C., he spoke to PNC's Kevin Kerrigan about last week's FBI raids on offices connected to the Imperial Palace Casino and the CNMI Governor's Office.
CNMI Congressman Gregorio Khalili Sablan expressed regret that the FBI has targeted the office of CNMI Governor Ralph Torres.
Sad and it's embarrassing that there would be search warrants issued in an investigation for the governor.
The FBI raids on the governor's office and other offices connected to the Imperial Palace Casino may have been sad and embarrassing, but Congressman Sablan emphasized that everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty. He declined to speculate on the object of the FBI's investigation.
You know, there are so many rumors going around in Saipan right now, but we can't rely on rumors, you know. We have to stick to the facts, and we'll let the investigation go where they lead.
Congressman Sablan said he continues to encourage everyone, including Governor Torres, to cooperate with the investigation.
It is unfortunate and very serious when an investigation is being executed for, you know, corruption cases in any level, but more particularly if it's in the highest office in our Commonwealth.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News First.
And don't go away just yet. After the break, we'll look at what's trending in crime, an unexpected message from the Arctic Circle, and much more when PNC News First continues.